Hey, Wonder Hussy here. I'm back at one of my favorite all-time abandoned places, Zzyzx Road. Now, if you've watched my video about Zzyzx or any of the other number of videos about Zzyzx, you know that back in the 30s, 40s, it was kind of this wellness retreat slash hot spring resort in the middle of nowhere desert between LA and Vegas. And it was run by this sort of health food guru back in the day who was, I guess, kind of a quack. He ended up getting shut down by the government, partly for being a quack and also partly for not really owning the land. He just filed a bunch of mining claims and then built this retreat on it. So the government took it back, and now it's managed by either the California State University system or the University of California, not sure which one. They run a desert studies center out here for people that are studying the Mojave Desert. So it's a really cool place, and come to find out, you can spend the night here. I didn't realize. Now, not just anybody can spend the night. You have to have an in with the university, right? Because it's all students out here doing scholarly stuff. It's not a party. But a friend of mine is doing a documentary about bighorn sheep. And there's a lot of bighorn sheep in this area. They live in the mountains all around Zzyzx, and they come down at dawn and dusk to drink water from the springs at Zzyzx. So because of his connections with the bighorn sheep academia, he was able to get us into Zzyzx, and we're gonna stay the night and see what it's like to spend the night on Zzyzx Road. So I'm waiting for him to get here. I just drove from Vegas. He's coming from LA. I pulled off at the side of I-15 here on the Zzyzx off-ramp, and I'm waiting for him to get here. And I can't wait. Whew. Finally made it. My friend rolled in, and we came down the long road to Zzyzx, here to the main office of the Desert Studies Center, where this really cool guy met up with us and kind of gave us a little orientation tour, showed us, you know, where the bathrooms are, the showers and bathrooms, where there's drinking water, and then he showed us where our rooms are. Look at this, it's so cool. These are the old original buildings from the old Mineral Springs Resort when this used to be a wellness retreat. Look, remember I was talking about that earlier? Like, people used to spend big bucks to come down here to Zzyzx Mineral Springs. But what happened? Boy, that's a good question. So anyways, all these little rooms are kind of like little dormitories. They're private rooms. They're pretty nice. And he gave us number 2 and number 3. So let's check in and see what's in room number 3. Z3. Z for Zzyzx. Caution, lower doorway. Well, good for me. I'm only 5'3". Open up and go in. Wow, this is what the digs look like if you stay at Zzyzx. And these are the old original rooms from back in the day, like when this was a high-class resort. I mean, look, this little fancy shelf in the corner. They even have like fancy trimmer on the windows too. Really high-class drapes. Heating, air conditioning. I should probably close the door while we're doing this because there's a lot of snakes around here, and there's foxes that live on property, and they'll sneak into your room and eat all your food. Look at this. There's a little kind of kitchenette area, like a dresser if you're staying here for a long time. Cupboard, nothing up there. You know, just so you can make yourself at home. And there's a desk here so you can work on your scholarly projects. Because remember, this is a scholarly place, not a party place, okay? Okay, I'll put my bag down. Let's go check out the rest of the room. So there's a bed. You have to bring your own bedding. So I have my sleeping bag and stuff over there on the table. But they do provide a mattress. What's back here? It's like a bathroom, or maybe where the bathroom used to be. But now there's nothing in here. You gotta go out the window back here. That's bright, sorry. That's the bathhouse back there, the next building. So it does kind of suck if you have to get up and pee in the middle of the night. But I'm gonna keep my flashlight handy for those middle of the night pees because rattlesnakes, whew. Unfortunately, there's nothing in these. Well, that's just a mirror. And then over here is a medicine cabinet, but I don't think there's anything in it. Nope. not really much in the way of niceties in this room. It's pretty spare, but it does tell you what you should know. Conduct. You know, you're not supposed to go in the water because it's the home of the Mojave chub. That's right, there's a fish called the Mojave chub. It's actually a really cool prehistoric fish that is from dinosaur times, and it survived in, I guess this used to be one giant lake out here, Soda Lake, and it dried up over the millennia and just left this one little puddle out back, which we'll probably go look at later. And in that little puddle is the only place where this species of fish survives to this day. It's pretty far out. Since then, they also put them in the pond up front, but it's not really their native habitat. Anyways, it also says, oh, look, it says you can drink in moderation. Oh, but it does say possession or use of illegal substances not permitted. No firearms, no pets, you know, the usual. And then it just has some tips about hiking, safety. And then over here, it just has your cleanup procedure. You basically are supposed to remove all your gear, and you're supposed to sweep. Close and latch the windows, close the curtains, and turn off the lights, close the doors. Pretty straightforward. I'm gonna make my bed and get ready to meet up with my friend and go study some bighorn sheep. All right, now let's go check out the bathroom. I gotta pee. I'm also just kind of curious to see what they have going on over there. And it's really windy out here. That's the only downside. Other than that, it's just a beautiful afternoon, evening. I mean, look. I mean, it did say you can enjoy alcoholic beverages, right, in moderation. How nice would it be to sit here by this beautiful lake, that amazing view in the distance, and have a little sunset cocktail. I might do that later. But anyways, stay focused. I gotta go to the bathroom. Whew. Hang on to your hats. It is windy. Historical information. Ooh, that's what I would have liked to have seen. Oh, I see. So the mineral springs didn't really start until 44. My bad. I thought it was 30s and 40s. And then in 74 is when it became the Desert Studies Center. All right, here's the bathrooms. Holy cow, look, they're open air. That's why it's so loud in here, the wind. But look how nice. Look at these cool showers. Oh my God, these are really nice. I mean, for like basically being a campground shower, these are the cleanest, nicest campground showers I've ever seen. And look at the commodes. There's not even doors, just little curtains. I love it. Look, the usual warnings. I'm surprised they don't have the one about drinking during pregnancy can cause birth defects. They usually post that in women's bathrooms. Not sure why. Look at this though. Nice place to wash your hands, fix your makeup, place to store your belongings. This bathroom gets 5 stars for me. And now I'm gonna see how the facilities really work. Much better. All right, well, I'm actually here, believe it or not, on a photo shoot, so I better go check in with the photographer who's staying in the room next door to me and see what he wants to do. Because we just got tipped off that there's a herd of 80 bighorn sheep that kind of hang out around here, and several of them have been spotted recently, so this is getting around to be the time of day when we might see them, so we might need to go do some bighorn sheep stakeout duty. Here's where the guy said if we have a problem in the middle of the night, we can push this kind of like walkie-talkie button, and then it'll call whoever's here. And then here's the messages. If you get here and there's nobody here, leave notes. You gotta do this the old-fashioned way here, man. This is no joke out here at Zzyzx. I mean, these are the original buildings. Like, we went in earlier inside the library. It was really nice. These buildings were built to last. All right, I'm back out here at the old abandoned swimming area where the mineral resort guests used to, you know, that was the bathhouse. They would change into their robe or whatever and then come lay out here and soak. And there's actually water in the pool. This is the last time I was here, which wasn't that long ago, a couple months, it was empty. They filled it up. I guess maybe they only fill it this time of year because it's warm enough to go for a dip. It's not quite warm enough for me to go for a dip because the water, it's not a hot spring. It's just kind of lukewarmish. Not even really lukewarm. It's just tepid. So I won't be going for a dip today. But if I was here like a month from now, you bet your bippy I'd be in there with a margarita. The only downside to staying at Zzyzx is there's no room service, no food, no drinks, no amenities of any kind whatsoever at Zzyzx. So the closest town is Baker, California, which is really just an overgrown truck stop side of the 15 with a bunch of fast food restaurants. And this amazing Greek restaurant, the Mad Greek. I've been here many times and it's awesome Greek food. I got a little tiropita here, which is a phyllo dough pastry full of feta cheese. Oh my god, they warm it up for you. So good. I also have some more food coming. Oh, and by the way, you're probably wondering why I'm dressed up in this space outfit. It's part of the project I'm working on at Zzyzx. And the cool thing about Baker and the Mad Greek is I walked in wearing this thing and no one has said a damn thing to me about it. Now, keep in mind we are right next door to the alien jerky store, so maybe they think I escaped from that. I don't know. I think more to the point though, people out here are just used to seeing some strange stuff. I mean, think about it. You operate a 24-hour Greek diner at the side of the highway between LA and Vegas. You're gonna see some strange things. And some crazy chick in a space outfit is the least of your concerns. Alright, for the main course, I'm having this delicious chicken souvlaki. It's a chicken shish kebab, but it comes in a pita with vegetables and some delicious french fries. And let me tell you guys, this meal is out of this world. That was delicious. Time to go back to Zzyzx though. But on the way back, we'll just do a quick tour around this amazing restaurant because it really is an exceptional place to stop for a bite if you're on the highway between LA and Vegas. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's super cool. It's really an authentic Greek restaurant. You know what I mean? And you know how I know it's authentic? Not because there's Zorba the Greek, but because they have this. Okay, they know what's up. Look at this. You can get all this awesome Greek pastries, Greek cookies. They even serve beer. Look at this. All this Greek yogurts. Yum. Look at all this baklava. Yum. That's what I just had. The tiropita. It's so good. Feta cheese inside phyllo dough. So delicious. Really a good place. And totally authentic. Look, they even have a list of all the famous Greeks in the entire history of the world. And you know who my favorite one is on here? Let me see. I'm pretty sure his name is on here. Oh, here he is, right here. And this is my favorite guy on the whole thing. G. Papanikolaos. He was the guy who invented the pap smear. Did you know that? Pap smear is short for Papanikolaos. Wait, Papanikolaos sounds like Father Christmas. So wait a minute, I'm confused. You're here to tell me that Santa Claus invented the pap smear? No thanks, Santa. You can just give me a lump of coal. Alright, guys. Dinner was awesome, but now we're back at Zzyzx, and we're going to go for a walk around Zzyzx after dark. Now, the guy who gave us the orientation tour did say that there were rattlesnakes out here this time of year, so we have to be real careful and carry this flashlight so we don't step on one. But let's see what we can find in the dark at Zzyzx. buildings. Look how spooky. Everything just seems so much spookier after dark. Right? These are all rooms that you can stay in, and it's really interesting to me. I think me and my friend are the only people staying here tonight. So like, there's so many rooms. I don't understand. Like, are they ever all full? I mean, maybe they're on the weekends it gets crowded out here. I don't know. All right, this was the main building where the library and stuff was. Maybe we can go in here and check it out. Let's see. Let's see if the door's open. Oh, it's locked. I guess we can't get in. Damn it. All right, look. Over there. That's the little benches looking out at that lake. Oh, here, main building. Maybe this is where the library was. Let's see if we can go in this door. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's open. Fuck yeah. Awesome. Oh, wow, look. Cool, man. This is the, it's kind of like a museum room. They have, like, exhibits of stuff. Old arrowheads and things that people found here. Look at that. Wow. Old obsidian arrowheads somebody dug up here. Look at that. An old deer antler tine pressure flaker. Look at all this stuff. Oh, wow, look here. T-shirts you can buy. Oh, man, that's a cool one. Look at that. 70s font. I love it. Look, items available in the Zzyzx store. Hours by arrangement. Oh wow, look at this cool hat. It's got a bat on it. That's pretty cool. Oh, this one has a chub on it. That's the Mojave chub. That's that fish that's only native to this little pond out back. Maybe we can try to walk over to the pond in the dark. That'd be cool. The only downside to walking around to that pond in the dark is I'm still wearing this space outfit. I have a blanket on because it's cold. But I have like these weird space boots on. They have space heels. So they're really not ideal for walking around in the desert at night. Look, here's some more information in here. Basically, this is kind of like a library room. Information tells you about the temperatures, the average temperatures. Normally this time of year, I think it's supposed to be 90 degrees. It was cold today, man. I would be surprised if it was even in the 70s. There's a big topo map of the area. Oh, cool. This is really neat. Mojave Desert map. Wow. Sorry for the light. It's just a giant satellite image of the Mojave Desert. Super cool. All the way from, pretty sure that's Lake Mojave. Wow, look at that. All the way over to where we are, which I think is, no, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea where we are. Don't listen to me. Another map. Look. Here's the library. Spooky library at night. Oh, it's a really nice library, though. It's all kinds of science books like cell biology or terrestrial plant ecology. Ever popular microbiology. Basically anything that ends in ology. The life of mammals. Look at this one. Desert wildflowers. Aww. Man, no romance novels or anything like that, unfortunately. Just science books and magazines, that's all. But I don't know if you can see because the flashlight, but it's a really nice wood paneled room. This really cool 70s carpet and this conference table. Look at this. Routes of the 20 mule teams. Wow, that's like how they used to get the borax out of the borax mines in Death Valley. They had these 20 mule teams of 20 mules. I don't know if you can see at the bottom there. Had 20 mules in a line pulling this heavy borax, I guess, which was way in the back there. Sorry for the light. I don't know if you can see back. There's 2 wagons full of heavy borax. Wow, look at how old-timey this heater air conditioner is. I mean, this thing has to be original from when this thing was actually Zzyzx Resort. Holy cow. Speaking of Zzyzx Resort, I got some intel today that, first of all, it never even really was a hot spring. The guy who ran it was a real quack shyster. And he had like I think he actually had a gas heater under the pool to make it seem like it was hot water, but it's not even really a hot spring. And then all his claims about all these minerals and stuff being in the water, I think that was all bunk too. All right, here's it's like a big classroom. There's a bunch of tables with chairs. There's a big stone fireplace at the front. I guess this is where they do classes. So, cool, man. All right, well, I'm gonna go back outside and see if we can walk over and check out some of the abandoned buildings or that little pond at night. That'd be cool. Dead end, no exit. That's my favorite sign. Oh, this is where the old pool is. It's where I was sitting earlier this afternoon in the sunlight, and it was so pretty back then. Now it's gonna look much spookier, especially because there's a moon out. Ooh, that's the moon. Look how spooky this looks. Everything's so much different at night. Look at that, the pool complex. Wow, so creepy. Now that's all creepy, but you want to see something really creepy? How about this? I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you go in this spooky, creepy old door at night? I would. Whoa, look in here. Far out. What's in there? Nothing. What's over here? Nothing. This is just the old creepy bathhouse, that's all, where the people used to soak. These were nice little private tubs back in the day. Now they're just full of tamarisk needles. All the way to the back is a creepy window. No telling what could be in these rooms or who's lurking back here. Oh, look out here. Oh, it's just a palm tree. Far out. What about this room? Oh, look, the door is closed on this room. Uh-oh, that probably means there's something really good in there, guys. Let's see. Use my space boot to open it. Dun, dun, dun. It's just another empty bathtub. Wah, wah, wah. God, look how creepy the ceiling is. It's creepy shower head. Yikes. Place is... Look at this one. It has a creepy plug hanging down from the ceiling. I mean, look at this thing. You want to talk about scary? Look at that wiring. That does not look up to code. Take a shower in here. Dark window. No glass in it. Yikes. Man, I don't know about you, but this creepy old abandoned bathhouse is downright cozy. I might rather spend the night here than go back to my room. Just kidding. Well, I survived my spooky nighttime exploration of that creepy abandoned bathhouse. I guess I can survive spending the night in this cozy little bedroom. Right? Nighty night. By the way, I should add that the doors don't lock, or they didn't give us keys to the front door, so we're the only ones staying here. So I shouldn't have a problem, right? I'll survive the night, right? Oh. I guess I survived the night. I'm still alive. Let's see. Let's make sure the world is still here outside my window. Yep. Oh, that wasn't actually a bad night's sleep at all. The bed was super comfortable. Just had to bring my own bedding because they don't provide sheets. You know, and the other downside was, since there's no bathroom in here anymore, you gotta go all the way over there to the bathhouse to pee. So you have to get up and pee in the middle of the night. It's no fun, but I didn't. I just passed out when I got up. So now I'm gonna get dressed and go greet the day. Ah, much better. I'm all freshened up and ready to go see what new wonders await me here at Zzyzx.